Bum. Bum bum bum.
Hey there, welcome back to another video where we do something crafty or arty or just generally makey. In this video I'm going to share what I've been making recently in the way of bookbinding. Bear in mind this is not a tutorial, I am no expert at this by any means, but I am loving learning about it and creating things with it, so I thought I'd show you what I've been trying. I wanted to try and make some book journals with the aim that they could go into my Etsy shop. I love to read and I find book journals are a nice way to keep track of the books that I've read and to remember what I thought of them later on. Recently I made this illustrated design with books falling across a white background. I thought it would make a nice cover design for a book journal. It's really nice and fresh. So I printed some off at A5 size. They're printed on archival quality paper, so the print is lovely and crisp, and I've sprayed them with a fixative to help protect them because they will be covering items which will be handled a lot. I've got some thick, sturdy 3mm grey board which I've cut into A6 pieces. I place that board onto the cover paper and mark out where its corners fall before cutting away the corner areas of the cover sheet. I'm essentially making flappy flaps on the cover which can be folded around the grey board. Then it's a case of getting gluey and sticking the cover to the board. Once the covers are done, it's time for the innards, which sounds a bit icky, but we've said it now, so on we go. I've printed a bunch of A5 pages which get folded into A6 signatures. I'm doing about 4 pages at a time. Then it's time to make a whole bunch of holes, and this hole guide tool thingy, it's really helpful. Though it's no use if you don't pay attention and you line it up squiffy. I wasted my first signature by doing all of the holes in the wrong place. What a poop! The holes in the covers need a bit more oomph because the card is so thick, but once done we're ready to start binding. I'll just warn you now though, there's not loads of binding footage because it turns out I just can't do it effectively on a table. Apparently I need to sit crunched in a chair holding it at weird angles, and that turns out it's a bit hard to film. Ultimate respect to bookbinding YouTubers, I do not know how they do it. So this is the final book journal. What do you think? I really like how it came out. I used a Coptic stitch for the binding, which means that when opened, the pages can lie flat. Inside the front cover, it has a little space to write a name to claim all those future book snuggles you're gonna have. Each page has space to write the book title and author, to note your start and your finish dates, spaces to note down thoughts as you read, and a summary and star rating. And the back cover has my logo and says, nurture your curiosity, fuel your creativity, because that sums up the general Gem of the Pen vibe, but for me it also really applies to the joys of reading. I am going to pop a few of these into my Etsy shop on my next update, which will be at some point this month. I'll pop a link to the shop below just in case you're interested in having a look. Anywho, thanks for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. Let me know if you have tried bookbinding and how you got on. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Keep making happy, and I'll see you next time.